on. Welcome in, Sticky Tomatoes.
That's a good problem. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, that's a good problem. Yeah, the thumbnail. They're crying about the thumbnail. I love making these funny thumbnails. They're agitating
Oh, I
people.
do too.
Epstein kissing Trump in multiple different angles and ways.
Genitals don't define gender. If it does, why removing them affirms it?
Affirm. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't. I gotta get them shrunk down. They're cutting the words off on the edges.
Yeah, you gotta get them shrunk down a little bit.
Fine. Here, we'll just go with Big Beautiful Bill for a minute.
Big beautiful Bill. That was
Oh
crazy
yeah.
though. 70% of them in my last stream wanted Harris.
Hey, that's another good problem. It seems like the trolls stick around longer than anybody else.
Probably. They really like to hate on anyone with a red hat and say nasty things.
Yeah, I know.
It makes me
I wish.
cry.
I think part of the solution is if they would get their own the mesh in the back.
Yeah.
The the mesh is so much cooler.
The mesh is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
working
still
outside,
remember
yes.
when Trump pulled up in that dump truck. Now that was funny. That was
Yeah,
funny.
to take out the garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, working outside yesterday, man, it got me good yesterday. It I just I don't do well in the heat. I do much better in the wintertime.
Sticky tomatoes, is the connection okay for you? We got 16 people in here now, so I think it's all right.
Yeah, it's starting to go up. I'm on my way to Bojangles.
Oh, you guys know where to find them at then.
Yeah. I'm let down. I'm telling you, there's never nobody shows up at Bojangles. I mean, I'd figure one of my fans would show up by now. Hey, you want to talk about the border now? Well, yeah, sure, I'll talk about anything you want to talk about.
That would be freaking hilarious. You just go there and there's a guy sitting. There's a guy sitting. He's gonna look like the guy that shot at the Pennsylvania at Trump.
Crooks. Was it Thomas Crooks?
Yeah, Thomas Crooks. It's
Yeah,
a bit clippy. Well, hopefully it gets better. I mean, are we
yeah.
both clippy or is it just me or him?
You're actually coming through good for me this morning. You're
Yeah,
not
I
froze
changed
up
some of
good?
my Wi-Fi settings, so
Yeah,
hopefully it's good.
yesterday you was freezing up on me, and I hate it when it freezes up because it usually gets you in a funny spot, like, you know, and you're like that for like a couple minutes. I mean, me too. I hate it. It's like, okay, I don't mind my face being frozen. Just make sure it's a good face. You know what I'm saying? But it's always your worst pick.
This guy is obsessed with my channel. He's not even from the USA. I think it's hilarious, Mr.
Where's he
Minister
from?
Chris. Probably England. His name is Prime Minister Chris.
Prime Minister Chris. Oh, I'm sorry about that lousy taste in your mouth. We've been teabagging England ever since 1776.
We got 100 people in here. Can you guys double tap that screen, like, subscribe?
Yeah, he brought me on. Everybody wanted to see me. Here I am.
Trump doesn't care about y'all. Well, Trump definitely doesn't care about you. You're not even a U.S. citizen.
Yep. It's America first. It's y'all last.
Who did you see in another live? Prime Minister Chris?
I'm telling you what, I mean, I don't see what the obsession with the foreigners wanting to get involved in our politics is. I mean, especially England. I mean, they got so many problems with their own bullshit. I mean, you got like two guys that just got like 36 months for SA and some girl. And then you got some other woman that's getting 36 months for a Facebook post. So, y'all ain't got shit to say about us. Y'all got your own problems to deal with because y'all ice backwards. I mean, y'all probably use a toilet with the plunger left in it too.
Probably. He said he doesn't know Harris. Well, we know you don't know Harris. You're a foreigner. You're not from the U.S., Prime Minister Chris.
What
Can
I
we
would
get some
suggest,
likes? Can you double tap that screen, guys? We got 164 people in here, but 0 likes. Can you double tap that screen?
what I would suggest to someone like Chris is they need to save up a little money. They need to apply for a visa of some kind, whether it be just for a vacation trip or whether it be for a work visa to come over here and work for a little while and to see what it's all about and to learn about our politics firsthand instead of every bit of your information is secondhand. I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of information for everybody's secondhand, but we're over here living it. You, every bit, 100% of your information is secondhand.
There's not even a dislike button anymore. I wish there was a dislike button.
Yeah,
But if you
I
guys got
agree
any
with you.
questions, let me know.
See, I
Drop some
think
super
what it was is
chats.
too many people complained about. Actually, it started the dislike button went into effect, I believe, in 2020, and it was because everybody was but they didn't want to show how disliked they were. I don't care. And the way the algorithm worked, they didn't care either. It was the people that didn't like it because they're like, oh, everybody hates me. They don't want people to know how bad they're hated. I don't care. Love me, hate me, I don't care.
They took away the dislike button because too many people were disliking Biden.
Yeah. So
That's a great question, Sean. I really don't know. They have Trump derangement syndrome. They can't keep their eyes off us MAGAs. They can't keep their eyes away. They can't help but to look.
well, let's think about this. I mean, us us conservatives, we piss excellence. I mean, we straight up piss excellence. So I mean, I guess if they were always pissing excellence, it would make me jealous too. But I really don't do jealousy. I'm grateful
Someone
for
said
what
I
I have.
changed my shirt. Yeah, buddy, I change my shirt every day.
I do too. Check this out. Ah, shit ain't gonna show.
Crazy, right? If you guys
Yeah, it
have
ain't
any
gonna show.
comments, questions, drop some super chats. We'll answer all comments,
Nobody's
questions,
here.
discussions you guys got.
Check this out. Check. What was that, ma'am?
Please order when you're ready.
Did you hear that?
That's an AI robot.
Yeah, they lost a job. Um, let me get a number 7 with a Dr. Pepper, large Dr. Pepper.
Would you like to add our new peach cobbler for $1.99?
No, thank you.
Would you like to bow size that?
No, thank you.
May I get you anything else?
No, thank you.
That is damn creepy. I can't
You're welcome.
lie.
Would you like to round up for military scholarships?
No, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh gosh, yeah. They demanded.
That's
They,
AI for you guys. He's at the drive-thru. They took someone's job. Now you just order from a robot.
yeah, I don't like it. I like the people interaction.
Someone said you're being polite to an AI robot.
Yeah,
Just say
well,
no.
that's the
Well, us
southern.
Southerners got manners.
That's the southern in me. It's just I've done it for so long. I would try and be polite to you too. Yeah, you know what, Lunar? I believe you sit on the toilet with the plunger left in it. That's what I think.
With a smile on your face.
Heck, it's like those white men for Harris. I guarantee you that they could squat down and pick a watermelon up with their booty and walk with it.
Jesus.
I mean, like playing basketball, nothing but net. Yeah, same principle, nothing but net.
Some guy said he's gay and that makes him cringe.
Well, I mean, I
Why
bet.
would
I
we be
mean,
upset? Trump won the election. Isn't that really what matters? Trump 2028 now, right? Let's show him your hat.
yeah. Woo, woo. Look at the sweat ring. That's how much I wear this thing. Look at that.
If you
Salt
guys
coming
got
out.
any questions, any comments, drop some super chats. We will read them all out loud.
You know what? What's so bad about being a hillbilly? Some of the most innovative people are hillbillies. It's people thinking that it doesn't matter if you're a hillbilly or whatever, but you're one of them people that thinks you're better than everybody else when you probably ain't got a pot to piss in, probably don't even have a job.
What city are you in? Like LA in California or where? Don't disrespect Sean like that. Sean is a real one. Y'all got Trump derangement syndrome.
Yeah, I love America too. Even when it was ran by P Pants Biden, I still love my country. Can't say the same about liberals. They're fickle. They're fair
I'm a
weather
gay
citizens.
conservative, proud Trump supporter. That's crazy.
I
But
really don't have
congratulations to
issues.
you. There's a
I
lot of
really
gay
don't have
Trump
issues.
supporters. I'm not one of them, but that's
I really
awesome
don't
if
have
you are.
issues with the gays. Gay, okay. Lesbian, okay. Trans, not okay. Trans is living under a delusion.
I say
That's
do
my
whatever you
issue.
want, but just keep it around. Just keep it away from the kids.
But see, my problem with the trans is they've still not. People still ain't utilized one of the most effective weapons there are, which is the automobile. And I do not
Oh
trust.
God, keep it easy here. I don't want any problems with YouTube.
Well, I just don't trust people with delusions driving vehicles. I
We'll
don't
keep it
trust
at
them.
that. Fair enough. Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
The problem is the trans usually are the pedos. They're the ones that's wanting to read storybooks to children. Leave the kids alone. It's a one-stop shop with trans usually. And I say usually because there are exceptions. Oh, you gonna shit when you go back and watch the stream when you's gone. I said all kinds of messed up shit, Graham. You're muted. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I know. My friend just came. She needs something, but yeah, I just had to help her out with something. But yeah, I know I'm muted. Well, let me see what the super chat said. Did a tranny trick you? Is that why you don't trust?
No,
No, a
I mean,
tranny could never trick me.
yeah, there's things that you can't fake. Okay, for one thing, I don't trust a woman wearing a scarf because chances are they hiding an Adam's apple. You can't fake thigh gap. And there's just a lot of things that that a man trying to portray a woman cannot fake. I'm not saying
Yeah,
they don't
Don
know.
said something interesting. He said, "Well, maybe we should have some of them teaching in schools because what if they look like a woman? What if they did that surgery?" And I told him straight up, It doesn't matter if they did that surgery or not. If you can't tell the difference between a man and a woman, regardless of matter how much makeup they wear, that is fucking crazy.
Well, I got a question for you. Did they change their pelvis? Is that part of it?
Did they
Because
remove their Adam's apple? Is that part of it?
because women have a birthing pelvis. Their pelvis is actually bigger than a man's because it's designed to pass a baby. So did they change their pelvis out too?
Thoughts on immigrants? We love immigrants, just not illegal ones.
Yeah. Love legal immigrants. I love meeting new people. I went to I went to private school in part of my elementary school and part of my thank you and part of my high school, and I loved meeting kids from around the world. Let me tell you what, the Chinese smoked some hella pot back in. Let me tell you, and they had it. They would chief up in their dorms. It was crazy.
That is crazy. Well, if we got 300 people in here. If you guys got any great comments, questions, anything you want us to read out loud, drop some super chats.
Kyle, how do you figure I'm fake MAGA? I'm just curious. Elaborate. I
We're
think you're
not
full of
fake
shit.
anything. We're not fake MAGA.
You do. See, I'm one of the people you can take at face value because I called the International Bank of Fucks the other day, and it said that I'm out of them. I have no fucks to give. I have looked here. I have looked there. I have looked everywhere, and I have not found one fuck to give. So,
Release those files. Release those files. Big Bill, hell yeah. If you served in the United States Marine Corps, by the way, thank you for your service.
yes, thank you for your
They
service.
saying we got 0 likes. They're full of shit. We don't got 0 likes.
I don't care. That's why I wish we still had the thumbs down button. I would totally be down for y'all thumbs down on us. I could care less. It's activity. Because at the end of the day, it's whether you liked us or whether you hated us, you know who we are. And you interacted with us. So
Hell
I think,
yeah, crossfires. Hey, let me know where you guys are coming from. And if anyone actually likes Trump or likes us, definitely comment down below. Drop some super chats for any comments, questions, anything you guys want to talk about, and I'll pin it. I will pin it. I will give you a shout out. Oh, they're spamming. I hate y'all. Well, if you hate me, why do you keep coming back, Mr. William? You join every single live stream we do.
hate is such a strong word. I mean, if you don't like us, I mean, I'm sure you'd like someone like, say, Johnny Palmadessa or something. That guy's a loser.
He's growing
I wish,
fast. I will give it to you.
I wish you could have debated. Was it? Yeah, Johnny Palmadessa. That guy was just a straight up joke. I mean, you could tell he wasn't on an equal platform like you and I are. He was doing it all through StreamYard or whatever, and you called in, and he could mute you, talk over you. You know, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors with that guy. And he never
Alum,
even,
shout out Alum. Someone said, "Why do you bot your views?" Buddy, I don't bot my views. People just like to watch me.
yeah.
Why do you bot your views? That's hilarious.
Well, you're never going to get to know whether or not this beard is filthy. But FYI, this beard gets a bath every day, whether it needs it or not. And that's probably 10 times as much as you just take a regular bath, stinky ass.
Arlo, we would love to have you in the Discord if you run a telephone company. Maybe that can be some useful stuff for us to set up some calls and stuff like that.
I'll
But
show you
definitely
how well
join the
kept my
Discord.
beard is.
Discord link in the
Look at this.
bio. We got
Look at that.
105 people in the Discord. People that are business owners, restaurant owners, all kinds of different people in there. So join the Discord. They're not all Trump supporters.
If my beard wasn't kept up, I couldn't run a brush like that through it. It would hang up in the knots.
Thank you, Sean. We're both Christians. You seem like a real good fellow yourself.
But we both know that
This comment is
no matter
correct. It's your beard. It's so fluffy they got jealous.
well, we've already proven it doesn't matter what we do in life. Nothing is ever going to be approved by the intolerant left. We've already shown that I was
What's up, Omar? How you doing,
wasting
brother?
money. I was wasting money with buying cut watermelon and sheep when I'm building my mom's road for her home. So, with that kind of mentality, liberals they would probably be financing Big Macs. Actually,
Intolerant?
they
That's laughable. I mean, y'all are pretty intolerant. You're spreading a lot of hate and Trump derangement.
there's nobody more intolerant than a liberal. Nobody. There's nobody more unhappier than a liberal. They are the most unhappiest people on the face of the planet. And that's a
Who has
shame.
that hat on? Both of us.
Woo,
Show him
woo.
that one meme about the hat. Show him the meme about the hat.
It's time for me to drop the bomb. Here we go. Let me find it.
Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that to him.
There
Don't
we
do it
go.
to him. The hate doesn't represent racism. The hat doesn't represent racism or hatred. It only triggers you.
Yep.
Damn right. Let's get some interesting questions. We got 406 people watching us. If you guys got any questions, anything you want to say, drop some super chats. Let me know where you guys are coming from. All super chats will be read out loud. Doesn't matter if it's an insult or it's something actually you want to talk about, something smart, something intelligent. We love it.
Let's
There's going to be a call in today, but just not this early in the morning.
let's talk about the Russiagate. Russiagate's been making news again. What do y'all think about Russiagate? Think Obama going to end up going to prison? No, probably not. That's one of my issues with Republicans is they do not hold the left accountable. And we all
Speaking
know
about
that
Obama, do you think it's American to deport people without due process? I don't know. Do you think Obama's American? Because he deported 3 million people. 80% of them didn't get an immigration hearing or a court hearing.
Obama,
That hat represents peace and freedom. Hell yeah.
fix my tripod here. A little technical difficulty here for a moment.
If you guys got any questions, any topics, anything you want to talk about, all you got to you control what we talk about. You control the narrative. All you got to do is drop some super chats. And if we got anyone in here that wants to be a moderator, you can start proving your loyalty by telling these people in the comment sections, drop some super chats, comments, anything you guys want to discuss about. All super chats will be read. All of them.
I love my bow rounds. I'm going to take it off this for a minute.
Too much censorship around the world.
See, I don't agree with censorship. I hate it. Y'all should be able to say whatever the hell you want, whether I like it or not. But we end up having to skirt around subjects and say things like PDF file. You know what? When you have to say stuff like that, your platform's protecting the wrong people.
Damn right.
They don't deserve protection. They deserve cast out in the streets and stoned.
Hey, Luna, all Kamala voters are illegal. Well, a lot of them are, actually. I don't know if you're being serious, if this is a joke or what, but
That straw's got a hole in it.
but every racist wears that hat. Well, neither of us are racists.
I might be called a racist, but I'm not a racist. It's just a liberal buzzword. They like
Go
to use
back to
things.
Europe, immigrants. We're not immigrants. We're both born in the United States.
Do I sound like an immigrant?
Now, our great grandfathers, some of them were immigrants, but he's also Native American. So,
Yeah, very small percentage, but it's in there, I assure you. My grandmother, or my great grandmother was full blooded. My
they
mom's a
said
quarter.
Euro Americans. Listen, if you want to call me Euro American, that's fine, but definitely don't call this Cherokee Indian right here next to me Euro American. He's drinking Dr. Pepper.
Yep. Dr. Pepper and eating a Bojangle biscuit.
Alaikum salam, Muhammad. Where are we coming from, Mr. Muhammad? I support that big, beautiful beard. Okay, that's hilarious.
Thank you. I support you having a big, beautiful beard.
Make
This is like
burritos $5 again.
this is like my lion's mane.
Look, these people say that they're tolerant, but they're saying shit like this. MAGA aren't human at all.
Yeah, that's real tolerant of you.
Real tolerant.
But yeah,
It's
Tulsi
always
Gabbard.
projection with the left. That's right, Sean. It's always projection with the left.
And a lot of that going on right now.
A lot of projection going on. And why do people on the left still use the word gay as an insult? Who cares if you're gay? A
Yeah.
lot of people in your party are part of the LGBTQ. Are you just forgetting that? Why are you using that as an insult? That ain't even an insult, but keep going with it if you like.
Yep, I don't care.
It doesn't bother me. Plenty of gay friends. Both of us have gay friends.
Yep.
Stop
Big gay
being in
Earl.
denial. Immigrants, deport Europeans. No. Deport anyone who's illegal. It doesn't matter if you're European,
Deport
Mexican.
anybody just showing up on our shores or walking across the border.
Exactly. It doesn't matter about the race or the ethnicity.
Deport every illegal yesterday. Can't do it fast
Exactly.
enough.
Listen, I have empathy for some people that actually try to come into the country. They pay thousands of dollars or their visa gets denied. If you're trying to come into the United States and that circumstance happens to you, I 100% feel bad for you. But if you're just jumping over that border, how the fuck do you expect me to feel empathy for you? When you're not even getting a background check, we don't know if you're a killer, a murderer, or an R word, or a PDF file. I don't support Epstein, or at least not list. I also don't support everything Trump does.
You know, I learned something about Epstein. You know that before all this blew up and he got took in, the first time he was reported, the trying to think the name of the city, Palm Springs, or
You can
I
get a
got
work
that.
visa in the USA in 40 days. It does not take 10 years. If you want to get actual US citizenship, it could take a couple years. I have a friend from Italy. It took him about 3.54 years to get his American citizenship. But if you want to come on a
Rory,
work visa and stay in the country, you can. It only takes
hey
about 40
Rory Tater,
days.
Rory Tater, did I read that right? Because I'm gonna have to report you. Did you say you're a pedo with a boy?
That's disgusting.
Did I read that right?
That is disgusting. What the hell? I am scrolling up to find
Moderator,
that.
keep an eye on that Rory guy. He's sick.
Someone check his hard drive.
I'm wondering if he's like that Epstein Jr. in the Discord.
Probably. That probably is Epstein Jr. in the Discord. Someone said Ma Gandalf. Don't forget about racist Gandalf. That's his famous name if you guys didn't know.
Yeah, they call me racist Gandalf. And I will be equally racist tomorrow. And I know that joke went over a bunch of yous' head because all you heard was I'll be racist tomorrow. But there's nothing equal about racism.
Someone said, bro, we accept racism. I don't.
No, I don't. But now, I will say this. Wait, people have a problem with any sort of immigrants, but this nation was founded by immigrants. Yeah, they were founded by immigrants, built by immigrants. But now the place is built. We can't just keep letting people walk across. That's what government's about. And we now
Listen,
have
my
an established
family
government.
came to Ellis Island in New York in 1893. They didn't come illegally. They didn't jump over a fence. They didn't jump over a border. They came in legally.
They conquered the land. I don't see the people crossing the border right now conquering
And by the
shit.
way, I love immigrants. I love immigrants. Immigrants are great people. Some of the best friends I made. But like I said, the ones hopping over the border, that's just effed up. You know, there is a problem. There is a process coming through Ellis Island. They would have to give their background checks. They would have to give the proper paperwork. They would have to pay money. That's right. Back then, they had to pay money. Even back in the 1800s, they had to pay money to come to the United States. That's right.
Where does it say, bring me your hostile freeloading asshole having their own flags?
Thank you for that super chat, by the way, Karen Hopper. And that was a good thing you say. I agree. The country was built on immigrants. But either they were conquerors or they came legally. Do we got any other comments, questions, anything you guys want to say? Drop some super chats. Let us know.
So I even have the
Shout
American
out
flag on my
Dr. Pepper.
keychain. Oh,
Omar, did you vote for Harris? I'm curious, Omar. Did you vote for Harris? I was about to say something that would really piss him off, but I won't say it.
well, I'm fortunate where I live at. We're a red state here in Tennessee. We don't have many Harris voters here. So, but there are some dumbasses. But
Here's a great point. Nearly 1 million Irish indented servants didn't pay with years of their lives to become part of this great nation. Didn't or did?
Yeah, because they did. They, and then when they did get paid, they got paid with liquor. Could you imagine working out in the desert somewhere, building the rail system and getting paid in liquor, working on hot days and drinking yourself to death?
That's crazy.
And
never been arrested before.
Of course, I know what liberals are going to say when you say deport all illegals is who's going to pick our marijuana? And the answer is obviously clear. Y'all going to use the children to do it.
Just like you did in California.
Yeah, exactly.
Now that's crazy. 361 illegals were arrested in a California MJ farm. Let's use the word MJ just to be more YouTube friendly. We all know what we're saying when we say MJ.
It,
I'll say it in a second, but let me stay on topic. 360 of these people were deported. Now, 14 of them were minor children that were working on this MJ farm. 2 of them were convicted PDF files. Yet people are defending this kind of bullshit, saying it's okay.
yeah. Yeah, if they like the kids, if they
They were
cared about
letting
the kids,
PDF files working around minor, unaccompanied minors, unaccompanied, no family, no nothing. They were working on these MJ farms probably for $5 an hour.
you think that much?
Nah, probably not even.
Yeah, every MJ smoker out there should be appalled about that. But they're probably too glassy-eyed to care.
Pinky promise about what? Guys, we got 240 people in here. Can you double tap that screen? Get us to at least 40 likes. Okay, yes, you voted for Kamala. What did you like about Kamala? Was it the identity politics, or what did you really like about Kamala?
Oh gosh, can they say anything they like about Kamala? Can they come
Let
up
me
with
guess.
anything?
Wait, let me guess. No tax on tips. Is that something you liked about Kamala? Or did you like her as the border czar when she did such a great job? I like that Kamala is easy to make fun of. Exactly.
Yeah, that was the same thing with Biden. That was about the only thing that kept me going with Biden was at least while he was destroying the country, at least he was doing things to make me laugh while he was doing it. It might have been a cry while I'm laughing, but I swear I ain't never seen anybody fall up steps like him. I swear I think that the laws of physics and gravity reversed for that man because he fell up the stairs faster than people could fall down the stairs. That takes that takes some commitment.
That is some serious commitment there. You guys are just sad. You're sad.
Uh-huh. I don't see how they see any sadness here.
I'm happy Trump won.
Yep, and he's y'all's president for 3+ more years.
3.5 years. Let them get that 0.5 in there.
Well, it's not 0.5 no more. We just crossed. We're in the 7th month now, so it's I don't know 3.4. I don't know. I'd have to do the fraction. I'd have to do the math.
Which policies were good for everyday working people for Harris? Which ones? Because I don't remember more than 5 policies from Harris. And what about no tax on overtime and no tax on tip? Remember those policies, the one that Harris tried to steal from Trump once Trump said he was going to make them?
You want me to tell you something really funny, Graham? That
What?
that type of action, that type of I don't know if you'd call it projection or what, but Biden did the same thing. For one of his first
Yeah.
acts, one of the few things that Biden did right was capping the price on insulin. I agree with that. But what makes it sad is it was already done by Trump. That was one of the last things Trump did. Biden came in and canceled that. Canceled it for a month so that he could come back a month later and him do it. Do exactly what Trump did. So
All
how does that
facts.
make sense?
Someone says student loan forgiveness, MJ decriminalization, and Medicare for all. Aren't these all things that Biden promised? He promised to give student loan forgiveness. He promised to decriminalize MJ, and he promised Medicare for all. He did not give any of that shit. And second off, if we give student loan forgiveness, how is that fair to people that took 20 years to pay off their student loans?
I
That's
got
not
one better than
fair.
that. I got one better than that. Forget what you just said. How is it fair to the people, men and women serving in the military? Because there's a lot of people that go enlist in the military just to be able to go to college. How's that free to them? You got people risking their lives so that they can go to college. And then you got other people going to college, taking and getting useless degrees, and then getting them and then not risking nothing, but wasting taxpayer money. How is that fair? Somebody make that make
How is it
sense for me.
unfair? Because people worked years of their lives to pay off their student loans and you want a handout. And no one sued him, by the way. A federal judge decided that, that's not going to happen and denied Biden's bullshit. Pay off your own student loans.
Yep.
That's right.
If y'all gonna go get a useful degree, it shouldn't be a problem to pay off your student loan. But when you go get a degree in basket weaving 101, I don't see how you ever gonna pay that off. That's a lot of baskets to weave.
If you guys have any comments, any questions you want us to read out loud, you got to super chat. You didn't super chat anything. All the super chats pop up right on my screen. You didn't super chat anything, so stop lying. If you continue to lie, I will remove you. Simple as that. But if you guys got any questions, anything you want me to read out loud, I read every single super chat out loud. Any questions, any topics, anything you guys want to talk about, let me know.
Hey, check this place out.
Why would Trump prevent the midterms? We're going to win the midterms.
Eh. Yeah, I mean, I could see as of a week ago the Epstein stuff hurting us. But as of today, it's like I told you, I wasn't quick to make a decision. Still not quick to make a decision. I don't see it hurting us now. So
Kamala? What about Kamala? We got almost 500 people in here. Does anyone have anything interesting they want to chat about? Drop some super
I
chats.
just hope
Join the
AOC
Discord
runs.
to chat, y'all. Join the Discord. We got 105 people in there. Link in my
I
bio for the Discord.
I just hope AOC runs.
We got another crybaby in chat. I'm going to be removing you right now. Goodbye. You can come back in 24 hours. Peace out.
Woo! 24 hours. That's a long time to be in Euro and travel jail.
Well, that's what happens when you won't stop lying about people. You should be lucky I don't fucking sue you, buddy. So I'm going to be a nice guy. Now there's
Yeah.
somebody out there chit chat saying Trump was going to stop the midterms. Now Trump cannot stop the midterms,
Oh
just like
gosh.
no other
I'll
president.
make y'all a deal. I'll
I don't
make you
see
all a
why he
deal.
would. I don't
If
see
Trump
why Trump
stops,
would stop the midterms when we're going to win them.
I will make everyone out there a deal. If Trump stops the midterms, I'll fold on everything. But if he don't stop the midterms, y'all shut the hell up, get your red hat, and come on board.
That's what I'm talking about.
So are y'all willing? I know y'all lying, even if you do say yeah.
Someone
That's
said
all.
bet.
Did they really say bet?
Yeah.
Gallo, are you saying like bet, like you gonna bet me, or are you just pushing for the bet?
He said he's on board, dude.
Okay. Well, just
What
make sure to
came
join
from
the Discord
France?
because I will mail you this hat, and then I want pictures of you wearing this hat.
Yeah, join the Discord because we want to see pictures of you wearing that hat. Y'all betrayed this country. How so?
Yeah, we're not giving our money away to foreign nations. So I'd love to know how we're being traitors. We're not the
Hey,
ones colluding with.
YM. How are you
We're
doing?
not the we're not the ones colluding with Russians. That's Obama and his administration.
One of the guys in the Discord said he's going to hold you to it.
Okay.
Fed granted student loans equals why college is so expensive. Yep.
Yeah. Trump ain't Zelensky. You
Fed
know why?
granted student loans. That's why college is so expensive. I agree.
Yeah, college is a ripoff. Go to a trade school.
Someone said, why do you have a. I mean, if we're talking about the best income for your money, yeah, trade school for sure. But if you're going to be a doctor, a lawyer, or something like that, or, a scientist, a rocket scientist, you want to go into physics, then you can go to college. That's my recommendation for all the youth out there.
Yeah, you won't
We're not
convince.
going to lose the midterms. We're going to lose the midterms just like we lost the election in 2024 to Harris. What is your favorite city? I don't know. I like a lot of cities, but a lot of my favorite cities, funny enough, I don't really like the politics and I probably wouldn't want to live there.
Yeah, you won't. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, Knoxville's a nice town, but it's a dim run hellhole. And why is it that your dim run hellholes is doing all the gentrification, buying up the low, buying up the cheap run down neighborhoods and making it to where people can't afford no rent? That's your Democrats hard at work there.
They said we should take phone calls. I'm going to do a call in episode later.
So you can take calls now.
I don't know about taking calls, but I can add people into the live stream to show their face.
Okay. Have you tried it out yet?
602 people here. Guys, we got to deport all these illegal immigrants out of the country if they're border hopping. It ain't right.
Yep. You know, illegals ain't making the same wage as everybody else. They're paid a slave wage. Isn't fair to them? It isn't fair to us. That's got to change.
Where are the Epstein files? That's a great question. I'm not trying to rage bait. I'm just trying
Morning.
to spread my opinions.
Cute pup you got there. Looks like a cold blood killer.
Back in the day, people would pay for Harvard tuition by collecting and selling chestnuts in the forest.
Say that again.
I said, back in the day, people would pay for Harvard education by collecting and selling chestnuts back in the forest.
Seriously?
I don't know. That's what he commented.
Oh,
That's what.
I ain't never heard that one before. You
Yeah,
know,
me either. That sounds kind of crazy.
the American chestnut's been extinct for close to 100 years now. There's nobody. There's chances are there's nobody in here that's seen an American chestnut ever. Like
Kevin Stewart, Trump. We love Trump. Thank you for that super chat, brother. We do love Trump.
Yeah.
Y'all want us to kiss so badly? Drop a $20 super chat. We'll do it.
Let's see if I can skip a rock. If I can find a rock to skip. I don't know if I can find one in good enough shape to skip. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try this one. It might skip. It's not very big. Not really. Two skips.
We love Jesus.
I love Jesus too. Yeah, that's one of the problems with today. People, them liberals have been able to remove Jesus from schools. Now, when I went to school, they didn't make everybody pray. They just allowed the people that believed and that was their religion pray. Now, I guarantee you that if I was a Muslim, there would be no issues with whatever I'd done at school right now. But if you're a Christian, there's going to be issues, and that's one of my biggest problems. This nation was funded on Christian values, so
I agree.
you know,
God
on it,
bless and have a good day. You as well.
in every dollar that you earn and spend here in the U.S., on every dollar it's printed, "In God we trust." Not in Allah we trust, not in Satan we trust, but in God we trust.
Oh, here's another super chat. Our king is not mankind. Our kingdom is not this world. Christ says we need to trust right now, not empires and kings, when we know the Lord. I agree, but I
Mhm.
don't know if you're trying to refer to Trump as a king
I
or
hope
what,
not,
but I don't worship Trump as a king.
because I look at
I worship
Trump.
Jesus.
I look at Trump as being selected by God myself, and God doesn't necessarily support or doesn't he uses everybody. He picks the right person for the job. He's going to use every one of us. It's up to us whether or not we going to decide to be a good somebody, bad somebody, whether we go into heaven or hell. But God has a plan, and you're going to be used regardless. Just like Trump's being used. Trump's being used by God right now. No doubt in my mind.
I agree. You don't survive an assassination attempt like that if you aren't chosen by God.
Yeah, I got a kick out of that after that happened. Liberals was like, how did Trump know? I would like to remember who actually said it, but someone said, how did Trump know to turn his head at that exact moment? You know what? I don't think he knew to turn his head at that exact moment. I think God made sure he turned his head at that exact moment because God
That's
had a
right.
plan.
He did have a plan.
I don't,
You know what disgusts me though? When they say that assassination attempt was fake. A firefighter died.
yeah,
Someone lost their
that is
father.
so disrespectful to say that was fake when somebody lost their life. Someone needs to have a reality check. And you know what? I don't care about 1954. This country was founded on Christian values. And honestly, I don't think you know what happened in 1954.
Now we got a bunch of trolls and comments saying it was fake. Well, Trump is still your president.
Yeah, all y'all people mocking God right now. Hey, it don't hurt my feelings. It bothers me that y'all gonna be roasting in hell. Y'all gonna have to answer for it, not me.
We don't worship anyone but Jesus Christ. You will answer for your bigotry. Nazis. Nice. So original. We haven't heard that in a while. It's been a whole 2 minutes and 30 seconds since we've
Boy,
been
oh, there's a
last been
lot of
called
triggered people.
Nazis.
It's funny how you talk about God for just 2 minutes and everybody just starts falling apart.
Oh, it's because these are democrats. You can't talk about God around democrats.
Democrats, come out of them demons. Christ is the King. Hallelujah. You're right, Antonio.
They're all screaming with, "There's no God!" They sound like real life demons.
I guarantee you they are.
Look, There's literal demons in chats. When we
I
call them
was, hey,
demon chats.
I did a chat with a guy one time, and he's definitely an illegal. And to get this out, he's an Israeli, and his stepmother's a Palestinian. And at one point, I started praying for him. I prayed for him on stream, and he started coming apart. I'm talking, there ain't a doubt in my mind that boy ain't possessed. Not a doubt in my mind. I mean, he come apart like the Exorcist. All he was lacking was the head spin and puking pea soup.
Jesus, I think a lot of them are puking pea soup right now. Mod you? Should I mod you? If you want me to mod you, drop this right now and I'll pin it. If you guys have any questions, any comments, anything you guys want to talk about, drop some super chats.
Hey, AJ, I think it's absolutely cute that you think I have any feelings left to hurt.
And I'll mod you if you comment that.
Yeah. The only thing that the ball.
I told you what to say, Mr. U.S. Marine Corps Crossfires. Tell them if they have any topics, any questions, anything they want me to read out loud, drop a super chat. Say that in the comment section. I'll pin it and I'll mod you. That seems fair to me. You seem like a trustworthy guy. But don't be kicking people out like crazy. Please.
AJ, bald Santa Claus isn't going to bring you anything for Christmas except a baby brother.
Drop in the super chats for comments, questions, anything you guys want to talk about. Trump 2032, and Trump for king. I'm just kidding. No kings. No kings protest won. The liberals won. We got no kings.
But hell, somebody out there give us a topic. Somebody give us something to talk about instead of his stupid stuff.
When 100 views gone, we got 448. The views just went up 100 people.
My question is the same name. Is the same name on the Diddy list? I don't know. I'd say Obama's on
Thank
both
you,
lists.
Andrew King, for that super chat. But you could have left a comment or a question. But either way, I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, good sir. Thank you.
Actually, here we go.
This is awkward. Oh, for sure.
Do you get it? Hey, just because you black doesn't mean you can't fly a rebel flag. That was what it was all about, anyways. Was rebel, just being a rebel, going against everything. Oh gosh, I know people like that. We'll just go with Zelensky for a little bit. That is one sour face right there. uh, yeah, I can say I support Israel. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think we've overly supported them. We don't need to, we're just next step putting boots on the ground. I don't think we need to be doing that. I think that they're already powerful enough that they can be dealing with their own stuff over there. And I definitely do not support Iran unless it's a regime change. You know what? Zelensky doesn't stand with his soldiers. He's throwing conscripts on the front lines. Don't tell me that bullshit Razzioni Del Americano. What the hell?
I'm back, guys. Sorry, my phone is overheating, unfortunately, but I fixed it. I'll turn on the AC in here. Maybe it'll help too. But are you there? Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. You're
Okay,
coming
great.
through loud and proud. Now you ain't.
Okay, I'm still here, guys. I'm still here. I'm
All right.
I'm back. I see the views are still in here. That's wonderful. We got 359 people still in here. 67 likes. I see Eric here has been keeping y'all entertained.
I'm trying to. I just wish somebody would. Iran is effing awful. I agree with you, Dark Horse.
The Iranian people, there's some decent people out there for sure. Lots of Iranian friends, but the regime is horrible. Two fake MAGA. We're not fake MAGA.
Moderators, adjudicator needs to be thrown out. Just saying.
Is this a MAGA
Put user
channel?
in.
This is a travel
I'm
channel.
going to
This is
do
a
it.
talk channel.
My adjudicator. Now you can just watch. Because we ain't going to put that sick shit on here.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even see what he put, but he's a fucking
It was
weirdo.
gross. It was
He's a
gross.
weirdo. Hey, Sean, how you doing?
Well,
I'm back here.
AJ, I guess I can't keep you from worshiping whoever it is you're going to worship. That's your business, but you're going to have to answer for it in the afterlife.
Why the Ukraine pick?
I just
Florida
think it's
in
funny.
July, yeah. That's why the phone.
I just think
But I'm
it's
not even
funny.
in Florida right now, but yeah. It's just hot.
Here,
July overheats the phone.
I'll find another one for you since you don't like that one. Here, I'll find one you might like a little bit. Here we go.
He was gross. I blocked him.
If Bill Gates is sinking in quicksand, what would you throw him? Come on, everybody. What would you throw Bill Gates right now if he was sinking in this quicksand? I want to see some comments. Because I'll tell you what I would
100-pound
throw
weight.
him. I'd throw him a 50-pound weight. You're damn straight. Come on, what would y'all throw Bill Gates?
An anvil. Nothing. He would throw money at me.
If he's got it on him, he's probably one of them where he's only got the card.
Someone said a rope. You pulling Bill
Cinder
Gates out of
block.
there?
Hey, cinder blocks. That's a good one.
You guys have to be trolling. I don't think we're trolling.
Yeah, is this trolling?
Hey, funny fact about Bill Gates. He's given half his money away to his own corporation. Awesome, right? He's
I
given
don't
his
know.
money to himself. Bill
That's
Gates
kind of what I
donates
was
money to
thinking.
himself.
He subscribes to the adage of what goes around comes around, obviously.
If you guys have any questions, topics, anything you guys want to talk about, drop some super chats. Let me know. I'm definitely interested in reading them.
And I'm not homeless. I live everywhere. If you leave your front door open, I might come in and sleep on your couch.
He's done a lot of damage to society quietly in the background, too.
Bill Gates.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's a
These people don't
computer.
even understand jokes. They said living everywhere is homeless. I guess you can't take a joke.
Hey, Cyan Moriarty would throw a grenade or a water moccasin. Hey, now this is messed up.
His name is said Sean, by
APXINK
the way.
APXINK would throw a gay. Now that's messed up. That is not right. Just
That
because
is
they're
not
gay doesn't
right.
mean you should be throwing them in on bill.
No, we talk all the time. We read as much comments as we can that are interesting. But if you guys have any interesting topics, discussions,
I'm
anything you
glad
guys want to
ATX
talk
Inc.
about,
has a sense
you
of humor.
control the narrative. You just got to drop super chats.
No, he shouldn't. It ain't got nothing to do with his money. It ain't got nothing to do with Bill Gates' money. It's got to do with everything he's trying to do to shape America. Fuck that motherfucker. For
Shovels of
one
more
thing,
sand.
3D printed meat. Now let me tell you something about 3D printed meat. This guy right here is pushing 3D printed meat. I'm here to tell you right now, whoever gets in between me and my red meat is going to suffer. They're going to suffer hard because I'm going to cook and eat them. I'm going to get my red meat one way or another. And that goes for the delivery driver, the cashier, all the way up to that man right there. That's my first pick. The day that we have mandated 3D printed meat, that's all you can get, they're going to be Gates jerky at my place.
Cannibal? Question mark.
Yeah, I agree. Ain't a meal without meat. We got to have meat. I have to have meat. I'm good with fish. I'm good with chicken. I'm good with cow. I'm good with I like scallops. I like lobster. I like crab a lot.
Am I banned? No, you're not banned.
Why would you be banned? Did you say something stupid?
We love people of all races, religions, everything. It doesn't matter.
3D printed chicken? No, I'm not touching no 3D printed nut. That's the problem with a lot of this world.
Take a look at
Is
Sean's super chat.
LGBT and Khomeini have same idea. Trans away the gay.
Thank you, Sean. That's awesome.
Trans away the gay. Yeah.
Do you still support Trump? What do you think?
No, I stopped supporting Trump the moment I put this hat on.
Same here.
I don't know. I don't get the Trumpstein thing. Trump and Frankenstein have nothing in common.
As
Unless they're both
Christians, how do you feel about
political
pork? Well,
monsters.
sounds like you're Muslim. We like pork.
Yeah, I love pork. I left that one out. I'll eat the hell out. Hell, I had some pictures of ribs. I did a live stream while I was cooking ribs one day on the 4th. I'll eat the hell out of some baby back ribs.
It's a hat. Get over it. That's right. Show him the hat meme again so we can remind him.
And boom!
The hat doesn't represent racism or hatred. It only triggers you.
Yep. It's a hat. I think that y'all would feel better about a lot of things if you had your own hat, but you don't have anybody to get behind.
Nobody cares.
I
Sounds
mean,
like you care.
who would you put on your hat? AOC at this point? Harris? Hillary?
It's
I heard
funny.
that.
They don't even realize when you're trolling or joking. They think you're dead ass serious.
I know it. That's
It's
the secret of
freaking.
a good troll.
It's hilarious. That
I
is the
heard
secret.
Trump might actually be looking at some prison time for beating two women. He beat Hillary in 2016 and he beat Harris in 2024.
How do you know if you're eating 3D printed? Well, anyone that's been hunted or eaten real meat from, hunting before, they know what real meat tastes like when they've killed animals themselves.
Yep. I guarantee you I can tell the difference. Be like in plant-based burgers. Have you ever tried a plant-based burger? I have tried
I don't
a
like them.
plant. They're nasty. And they'll sit there and swear to you, oh, this tastes like real meat. Let me tell you what, I drowned mine in ketchup. And it tasted like old ass. Hey, I guarantee you they's aliens. Hey, I'm not going to go find work. I refuse to work. I'm going to keep letting the government and YouTube pay my bill.
Section 8 pays my housing. Welfare
Yeah.
pays
Why am I
my
going to give up
housing.
my free housing? I'm not going to give up my free housing until I have to.
ICE is deporting all of them. Talk about the farms. What do you want us to say about the farms?
Yeah, the farms are nasty. The farms are messed up. I'm assuming you're talking about the MJ farms.
You like my ears? Should I just kick her out? She's just spewing insults. I thought her party was tolerant. You don't offend me, but I thought your
Who
party was
is it?
tolerant.
Who is it?
AJ.
It don't bother me. I
It
mean,
don't bother me either. Just let her spam.
yeah,
You brought that hate. How did I
it's when
bring
they
that
get
hate?
questionable, when they get below a rated, or when they get past a rated R is when I get a little irritated, and but so far it ain't passed. Like Pacific, you're definitely getting timed out. There we go.
Oh, we got Evan in here. He timed AJ out. He didn't want to hear her shit. At least I didn't do it. It wasn't me or him.
No, wasn't us.
Evan, remind them if they got any comments, questions, they want to change some topics, they want to talk about something, feel free to drop some super chats. Rob Reiner. Who the hell is Rob Reiner?
Rob Weiner.
Reiner, not Wiener. I know that's all you think about, but we're not talking about that right now.
Hey, you're only half right. It's my wiener I think about.
Renner, Rob Renner.
Isn't Rob Renner a movie star? Isn't that Ant-Man?
I don't know. They called you bootleg Rob Renner.
Hey, do we have any National Socialists in the chats today? Any National
Chat.
Socialists?
In the chat.
Come
If
on,
you
I'm
guys want
looking.
us to hold a topic, drop a super chat. Oh, here's a great one. Beef in the grocery store is dyed red. Look it up. Shit,
Yeah,
man.
I get a lot of my red meat farm raised, and yeah, that's the red goo. I'm not gonna say I don't ever buy it, but a lot of the meat that I get is we go between mother, mom, and me and my wife. We buy one cow a year and put it in our freezer, and that's what we eat a lot off of is the cow. Sometimes we get two, and then we get about a half a pig. Just depends on how we're doing at the time. We might get a whole pig.
Let's see the top fans in here. We got 3 ranking on here. We didn't skip over
My
anyone's topics. I've
Mark,
actually seen those videos in the store where they show the meat, and that shit looks super suspicious. I can't even lie.
yeah, Mark, my hat's not made in America. Okay, the embroidery here is done in America, but I can't think of a better way to punish the Chinese than to make our Trump hats. It's a punishment.
Where is that list? What topic? You didn't drop a super chat.
I'm scanning up just a little bit. I'm not going to go far. Oh, he says, I'm a socialist. Andrew King, are you a national socialist?
Everyone crying about we skipping their topics, yada yada yada. If you want me to not skip your topic, here's an easy way to do it. Drop a
Come
super
on.
chat.
Come on, Andrew. Are you a national socialist? Come on. I want to know if we
Where
got
are
any
your questions and topics?
I want to know if there's any national socialists in the group. I know they define national socialist. No, I'm a Democrat socialist. Okay, well, you're one
I'm a
step away
national
from being a
socialist.
Nazi. National socialist is the long way of saying Nazi.
You support a dictatorship. Which dictatorship is that?
Yeah, you don't vote for a dictatorship. I voted.
Kathy, welcome back. Welcome back.
What's an uneducated statement? You're vague. Yeah, socialism. Let me tell you what. When the Berlin Wall fell, who ran to which side? Because I'm pretty sure the socialist side was left empty. I'm pretty sure everybody ran from the socialist side because that's what it was then.
You won't be
Oh
able
my
to
God!
vote much longer. What the hell are you yapping
You
about?
want to make a bet on that? That's the stupidest shit I've ever. You won't be able to vote for long, and then 4 years is up, and we vote again. No, Russia was in
You know
control
who
of
I hope
Berlin,
won't be
and it
able
was
to vote for much
socialism.
longer? Whoa,
Holy
holy
shit!
shit. Buddy just dropped me a $300 super chat.
Will you please look up MAGA in the Church of Satan?
He deleted it though. What does MAGA and the Church of Satan have to do with anything? Can you drop me another comment though? Because damn. I mean, that's
Holy shit!
crazy. That's the biggest super chat in history. I really appreciate that. But what do you mean by MAGA and the Church of Satan?
Did the super chat go away? You can't take a super chat back, can you?
No, you can't. They just deleted the message. They just redacted the message. The super chat's still there, but they deleted the message.
That was kind of silly.
333? What does 333 mean?
Half evil. That was my
Holy
truck
shit,
number for
though, bro. That's my biggest super chat ever. I can actually start getting some better shit going on. Like some better equipment, some tripods, and stuff like that for the channel.
yeah.
That's where I'm going to use the stuff. And also, when I get some of the actual, stuff coming to me, because I never got one single payment from YouTube yet. But once I
Hey Jay
do,
Will,
I'm definitely going to
where?
look out for you. I got
Hey
some
Jay,
plans for you, brother.
hey Jay Will,
I got to
where?
send you like a gift card or something for all your help and all your great
Ain't no problem.
contributions.
I ain't worried about it. It'll be cool if it happens. I ain't worried about it though. But I want to know about Jay Will here. I want you to tell me, Jay Will, where has socialism worked at? Because as far as I'm concerned, it's failed everywhere, and it's just a pipe dream of your all's, a theory. Capitalism works pretty good because you vote with every dollar you have.
Hello, Graham. What do you want? What's up? Why do you keep saying my name in all caps? You're here to threaten me? You're here to dox me? I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for your threats. But where did the super chat person go? They just dropped the super chat and disappeared. They don't got anything
I
else
think
to
so.
say.
I think they maybe thought they could take the super chat back.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know though. I don't think you do a $333 super chat and just. But if they just drop me a comment, I will Google that right now. MAGA Church of Satan. But what does that have to do with anything? That's actually really scary that they said that.
Yeah.
But either way, I really appreciate that super chat. But that was really mysterious. They left that super chat, then they disappeared. Of course, I screenshotted it. I screenshot all the big ones. Lady Hawk. I can actually see all the
Oh my
comments they
gosh.
left me previously. I can see all the comments they left me. So let's read out some of Lady Hawk's comment. The picture of
Jay
Epstein's
Will
dead on
is really
Gurney was
pushing.
Hillary Clinton, brother. Look it up. Fallen angels know the secrets of the universe. They share those secrets with the human miners. What the fuck? This is known they will be able to slowly poison our food, water. A weak society is controlled easily. What the fuck? Look up Project Bluebeam. Alien deepfake. Lady Hawk, if you're watching this, I know I like her. I was trying to screenshot. Lady Hawk. Shout out Lady Hawk. Can we please get some more comments from you, Lady Hawk, if you're watching? Wearing a mark upon the forehead. What the hell does 333 mean? This is actually scaring me, bro. I can't even lie. This sounds like some devil shit that they're trying to say that I'm involved with.
I guess they thinking that maybe the MAGA has wearing the mark of the beast on your forehead, but you know, you, you're not supposed to be able to buy groceries or buy and sell goods without the mark of the beast. When that happens, you'll have
And
to
another
have it
thing
to
about
do
the
it,
mark of the
and you'll
beast
take it
is it's not
willingly.
something that's removable. You can't just
Yes,
take off the mark of the beast like that. That's not how it works.
yeah, and someone just putting it on, you have to accept it.
Now, listen, Lady Hawk, if you're still in here, I would love to look it up on my computer because that was a big super chat. If you want me to show everyone the links between everything, should I show it to them anyway? Should I show them some links anyway between these things? What do you guys think? Lady
I
Hawk,
believe
where
the
are
mark
you?
of
You
the beast
dropped.
will be forced upon you. You have to accept it, though. It might be stamped upon you by the beast, but you
Lady
have to
Hawk is
accept it.
Q. What did you find in the website links between MAGA and Satanism? I'm going to send you a link. That is disturbing. But one thing I will say, I don't think it has anything to do with Satanism because, like anyone that's worshiping Jesus Christ and praying, everyone knows the devil hates when you pray to Jesus and when you pray to God. So if that was the circumstance, Trump would not be praying to God. He's a truck driver. He knows how to drive, Kyle. He drives for a living.
Yep, that's what I do for a living.
Should I pull open this article real quick and check it out? Do you guys mind if I pause this stream real quick and check out this link? Wait, can I open it while
Now you froze on me, Graham. Oh, it's not a good picture either. Oh, poor Graham. It's like he's frozen in sex face. That's like, that's like, yeah, there we go. Oh, shit.
I saw that. Oh shit. I saw that.
It's It's like you're frozen in sex face right now. It's really bad.
I know. I saw it, brother. I saw it. I shouldn't have seen that image.
We talked about this
I
earlier.
regret that all the way.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier. It's like when we get frozen, it's going to be frozen the worst possible way possible.
Oh no, bro. That was the worst freeze of history. Not all socialism is bad. First responders. Roads are paid by a collective pot of money. I just wanted to say this in all fairness. It's complicated. The thing is, I wouldn't consider that. I mean, maybe it's a form of socialism, but
It
it's
might
not
be
socialist government. It's
right.
just
It might
taxes.
be a form. But the thing is we're a constitutional republic, and what that means is the things you buy and you purchase are yours. There's no majority coming in and taking your camera or your car because they voted it necessary. And I'm pretty sure in socialism they can't.
Israel, Mossad, blackmailed Trump.
Hey, I
I don't
appreciate
think they
that, Chad
blackmailed him, but
Haley.
I think Epstein is involved.
Yeah, I'll probably be trucking till the day I die. I figured I'd have to work till the day I died. I never counted on having any Social Security. My generation pretty much grew up being told that by the time we get to draw Social Security, there won't be none there. So I chose a profession that I figured I could do well into my later years, and it's truck driving. And so, but there is some skill involved in that.
I
There's a lot of
saw the
people
link.
skill.
Can you send me the link one more time? This time I'll pause it. I won't make such a weird face.
Yeah, don't make promises you can't keep, Graham.
I mean, I didn't make any promises, but they wanted me to look up something. The link between MAGA and Satan. I don't think there is a link, but I'm willing to entertain the idea since they dropped a big super chat.
Edward Daig, what
But
country do you
Edmund,
live
if
in?
you can explain it.
Don't tell me you live in a socialist country and then not name the country. And I didn't say that they would take your things. I said they could take your things.
All right, I'm pausing it now. Let me make a good face so it doesn't look so weird.
See, I'm on the other spectrum. I would make a goofy face just to do it. Mexicans are going somewhere every day. They're sending them south of the border. You know what I think's funny? Have y'all seen what's going on in Mexico City? Mexico City, the locals are pissed off at legal Americans being there, living there, working from wherever it is they want. They could work from home, so they chose to work from Mexico City. And the locals are painting on the walls, graffitiing up their towns, burning businesses down, saying "Go home, gringo." How is that any different than what we're doing here? Only we're not destroying our city doing it. And they're upset because it's raising their cost of living, raising their rent, raising their grocery prices. You know what? That's my chief complaint too. So the illegal immigrants need to hightail it out of here.
Oh, you're gonna come in every live stream and demand people do what you say. You got no authority here, little buddy. You
You
got
have
no
no
authority
power
here, little
here.
fella.
Yeah, racist Gandalf says you have no power here. And I would curse you with micro penis, but that would mean you'd get the first penis in your entire life. So I'm not going to do that either. Doing you a favor, even though you get a small one, it's a favor.
I'll talk about this one thing to entertain the trolls here. I know they're gonna be loving when I say this. Oh my god, you're getting trolled. Yeah, some troll here was trying to act all mysterious and hide behind a profile picture. Either that or he or she watches a lot of my streams and they said, "Oh, do you still talk to Angelo? Are you still in this country? Are you still here?" Yeah. Angel is my best friend, and he would never turn against me no matter what. So if any of you trolls want to message him or be weird or anything about that, you can, because he'll laugh straight up in your face. You can make up the worst possible allegations against me. This guy will laugh in your face. We'll be on FaceTime laughing about it. But also, happy birthday once again to Angelo, if he's here watching, aka Fat Blue Crab. But I have mentioned him before, so
What's his
maybe they're
name?
not even someone that knows me in real life.
What's
His
his name
name
on
on
here?
YouTube is Fat Blue Crab.
Fat Blue Crab.
Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes he joins in the stream.
I recall seeing that name.
Someone said Angelo's going to El Salvador, buddy. I doubt that. Unless it's for a vacation, he ain't going there.
Hey, y'all want do you want to see a off the grid unemployed liberal?
Angelo got doxxed. I don't think so. Let's see him.
I'm
Let's
going
see these liberals.
I'm going to show you what a true unemployed living off grid liberal looks like.
I gotta screenshot
This
that.
guy goes from gas station to gas station. I guess he lives in the gas station parking lot. He probably gives away handies for food.
We gotta show a little bit of respect to the homeless community.
Well, this guy's going to drag it down. I guess he ain't entirely homeless. But have you ever seen anybody live out of a Prius?
Yeah, I have. Plenty of times in Florida.
Here we go. We're going to do a drive-by.
Damn, brother. Prayers for him. Whenever
He,
I see a homeless person or someone living out of their car and all they ask for is some food, I always give them food. I always give
yeah,
them
I'll give
food. I don't
food,
always
not
give
money.
them, but I
But
always
that guy
give them
could get a
food.
job. That guy could get a job. This area right here, there is no reason to not have a job in Sevierville, Tennessee. None
Some
at
homeless
all.
people actually have jobs, but they're still homeless.
This guy doesn't have a job. This guy refuses to get a job.
Maybe he has a mental illness or health problem. Who knows?
Then he don't need to be driving a car.
Well, where else is he going to live?
Well, if he's that mentally ill, there's institutions for him. Then no joke here. Then you got your Section 8 housing. They'll
Someone
get
said
easier
go
than
speak to him.
hell no. That's a grumpy son bitch right there.
How
He
would
will
you know?
flip
How
out
does you know?
because I've tried filming his stuff before. He thinks all that bullshit on his trailer is top secret. All it is a couple of generators that he powers up batteries and runs it through a power converter to run an air conditioner.
Yep, that's where he is. Someone said your city in the chat.
Is that where they're from, Sevierville?
I guess so, maybe.
But yeah, that guy is a nut. And if he saw it, I could go up and talk to him. He'd talk to me, but I can't go up and talk to him with his camera. He will flip out. He used to put this sign on his car that said, no photography, no filming allowed. And he's from California. And that you can't just put a sign on the side of your vehicle that says no filming because I have a First Amendment right. If you don't want me to film you, don't be out in public.
Who is a black screen? Am I a black screen? Can you see me? Okay, back again. Great. Wasting that good white skin? What the hell does that even mean?
That sounds creepy.
That does sound creepy.
That sounds like That sounds like it puts the lotion on the skin, or else it gets
Oh
the
my
hose
God.
again.
We got a Trump deranged person in here saying they're going to call the cops on you for streaming and driving.
My wife's driving this vehicle.
Yeah, what proof do you have?
Call the law. And even if I was driving, they have to catch me in the act. That's how liberals work. I'm going to tell on you. You're breaking the law. You're hurting my feelings. I'm going to go tell on you.
But you won't tell on the illegal immigrants jumping over the border.
Yeah, or you're not going to leave a Discord channel because all your friends are there watching sea corn.
Streaming and driving, you should be deported. How about we deport the illegal aliens?
Where are you going to deport me to? Back to my hometown? Me deported. Deport me back to my hometown.
Would you tell on Epstein? Yeah, hell yeah, I would tell on him. What kind of question is that?
Better than tell on Epstein. If I was ever on that island and caught Epstein doing any of the shit that he was doing, I would grab that motherfucker and I would drag him to shore. I would drag him across the waters. I would drag him up on shore. I would drag him to the sheriff's department. And I wouldn't even ask
So
for
you
a
haven't
reward.
turned on Trump, someone asks. If you guys got any
Why?
good questions, comments, drop some super
Why
chats.
would
Let
I
me know where
turn
you
on
guys are
Trump?
coming from.
Tell me why I would turn on Trump.
What if Trump was on that island?
Trump
What if he
wasn't
was
on the
on
island.
that island?
Trump wasn't on the island.
He was not. The flight logs say he wasn't on that island.
The island was purchased several years after Trump threw Epstein out of his circles, while everyone else just kept partying with him like it was 1999.
So
Y'all
someone
don't even.
said, I saw that article about Trump or MAGA's connection with Satan. Apparently MAGA or something means like magic in Polish. Okay, cool. What does that have to do with Satan?
Oh my gosh.
Like, this article is such bullshit. It's like MAGA is the fifth level of the satanic church. What the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah, I can tell you what MAGA means. It means make America great again. See, that's just like Biden tried even copying that with the Build Back Better program. You know what? I'd be good with I'd be good with just put back the way you found it program. But Biden couldn't even do that.
We are not sad. We are two happy men. We love that Trump won the election, and we love America, and we love legal immigrants. But if you guys got any questions, any comments, any topics, anything you want to ask either one of us, you can drop some super chats.
The only reason I made it through the 8 years after 2008 is because
It's
I was a
because of a
truck
strong
driver.
leader like Obama.
Well, I made it through because I'm a truck driver. A truck driver, we might not make the best money, but we probably make some of the steadiest money. We are at least recession proof because as long as y'all are out there buying stuff, we got to move it.
You don't know how to send super chats? Well, you go in the chat button, you see the money sign, you click on it, and boom. There's also videos about how to drop super chats if you
Hey
can't figure it
Morty,
out that way.
hey Morty James, what does foobar mean? Tell me what foobar means.
Do you have the jab? No, I don't have the jab. 0 jabs.
Yeah, jab
Thank
free
you,
here.
American Systems. Much
I'm a pure
appreciated, brother.
blood. I'm a
Have a
pure
great
blood.
weekend.
You all are muggles. Or mudbloods or whatever. Yeah, y'all are muggles. I'm a pure blood. Our blood will be worth something one day because we didn't take the jab. I won't have to work no more. I'll just have to go to blood banks and give blood because they need pure blood, not tainted blood from Bill
Wow,
Gates.
that was racist.
What was racist?
I
Calling
don't
you a
even know.
muggle?
I'm just reading the comments out loud.
Is calling you a muggle racist?
You make me proud driving my truck today, Tom. That's awesome.
Hey, I appreciate that. Where are you driving at today?
Yeah,
What was
let
his
us
name?
know, Lunchbox. We're curious. I didn't know Lunchbox was a truck driver.
Some of the best people are truck drivers.
I do not remember you. Sorry, but I don't remember you.
Well, there's a
This
lot
is
of racism in the Harry Potter series if pure blood is racist.
this is Tom Pepin TV. Everyone go check out Tom Pepin TV on YouTube. Like, subscribe, check out his videos. He's actually really good with flying drones and making videos and editing in them.
Yeah, I gotta re-up my subscription to that. I've not done it just because I ain't had time to edit stuff. Just too much
Your
going
dad
on.
was a truck driver. That's awesome.
Oh, okay. Yeah, truck driving's provided for a lot of people.
Buddy, I'm not going to get into this whole thing. I'm not going to get into that comment. No jab. 0. Hi, Australia. Let's not talk too much about the jab. Anything but saying that we didn't have the jab is against YouTube guidelines. We can't get into the full conversation about it. Just so you know, Tom Pepin, Eric, never talk about that because that's extremely against YouTube guidelines.
I didn't
The
know
only
that.
thing we The only thing we're allowed to say is that we didn't take the jab. We're not even allowed to use the V word. We're not even allowed to say the COVID thing. We're not allowed to say that. But hey guys, 5 boosters and I feel great.
You know who that is, don't you?
That's good for Trump. Just because he has it doesn't mean I'm gonna have it. Do I
Yeah.
think that is censorship? Yes, I do. But I also realize this is YouTube's platform and I have to follow the community guidelines.
Yeah. Censorship's a bunch of bullshit's what it is.
This guy says, I'm a truck driver. Some of the dumbest people I've ever met are truck drivers. I completely disagree with you on that, but maybe you're full of
Yeah,
shit. You're probably not even a truck driver, but who knows?
honestly, some of the dumbest people I ever met, believe it or not, are doctors.
Oh, for sure. All they give a fuck about is making money from those big pharma companies.
Yep. Lobbying.
They'll tell you straight up to take 1 million antidepressants, and when I tell them, oh yeah, people have died taking this medication,
Yeah,
I tell them my friend killed himself because of this kind of medication, and all they'll
there's
say was,
antidepressants
"Oh,
that will
take
make you
it,
kill
take
yourself.
it."
Yeah, there's antidepressants that will make you kill yourself.
Yeah, that's facts. And why do I need them anyway? I feel perfectly happy about my life. But this was years ago. You guys are so far gone, you don't even realize it. Guys, we're 1 like away from 100 likes. Okay, there we go. 100 people love us. And that's just facts.
I can die now.
The numbers don't lie.
Yeah, I can die now. I can die knowing at least 100 people like me. They really, really
Wow,
like me.
validation. Validation.
No, I appreciate the likes, y'all. I really do. Thank you.
We got 107 now. Wow, that was quick.
I wish we still had the thumbs down button. We need to complain.
He's a truck driver, but he's also a mechanic on trucks. Wow, that's pretty cool, bro.
The only thing I work on, really about the only thing I work on, will be my Harley. I can't afford to pay. You know what the labor rate is to have your Harley worked on at the Harley shop? You'll shit.
Probably insane.
$180 an hour.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's not far from what it costs to have a Ferrari worked on.
Yeah,
I
that
think
is crazy.
they're about $200 an hour. I mean, and then your Chevy dealers, they charge their labor rate is about $130 an hour. It's ridiculous. You
Oh,
know what? I
here
don't
we
care.
go.
I don't care if illegal immigrants pay taxes. They might have taxes taken out of their check, but you know what? They're not getting paid their full potential. They're being took advantage of. They're being taken advantage of just like those poor kids out at the MJ farms in California.
Well, they
But
do
y'all
pay
don't.
taxes. Some of them pay federal income taxes, but a lot of them get paid under the counter. You think people that get paid under the counter are paying taxes? A lot of
Nope.
Americans don't even pay taxes. You're telling me that some of these criminal illegal aliens pay taxes?
Nope.
Some of them pay taxes, but definitely not all of them.
Because that's how they get them. Oh, we're going to pay you cash. And then the cash is never. It's like we're going to pay your taxes. We're going to take it out by giving you cheaper wages. And let me trust me, the people paying them cash isn't paying no extra taxes, and it's cutting Americans out of work. And then you've got the situation like over at the MJ farms in California, where Democrats are taking advantage of missing children. Why ain't y'all talking
Children
about
that
the
went
three?
missing under Biden's
Why ain't
administration.
y'all talking about the 300,000 missing children under Biden? Everybody seems to forget all about that.
350,000
Was
missing
it
children
350?
under Biden.
Was it
At least
350,000?
300,000. I think it was 350, but we'll just say 300.
Okay. I mean, you're probably right. It's a lot of children.
Prove the MJ farms? It was on every news channel in America. And they
Yep.
were crying about, oh, they arrested these poor people. They were minor kids, unaccompanied. They weren't even old enough to work a
They
few
told
hours a
on
week.
themselves. They told on themselves right there. Unaccompanied minors. A minor should not be unaccompanied.
It's
I
mind
swear.
boggling. But that was actually a good super chat question. Do we got any other good super chat questions out there? Who is the cream one? The cream one is a great guy. That's who he is. I think he's in the Discord actually. Why? Is the cream one messaging you or is he in here? Is there something I'm missing? He's also a moderator, I believe, but he kind of kicks out too much people, to be honest. But I know he's a good guy and he has his head in the right space. But I like to be very lenient for the moderators.
Yeah, I
Everyone
try
be
not.
very lenient. Hey, welcome in, brother. Be lenient. Let these people talk.
Yeah, how else are we supposed to know they stupid? That's the upside to free speech is you get to really know who
I
the
mean, I
people
agree,
are.
American systems, we shouldn't be sending money to other countries for their war. But the facts is, every US president in the last 30 or 40 years, every single one of these presidents have sent Israel money and aid and help, and as well as every other country.
Yeah.
America first, though.
Oh, I wholeheartedly
Hey,
agree.
that's right. No spamming. You're awesome, the cream one. You're awesome. I hope you guys hit that subscribe button too. I know we got 112 likes. I hope we got 112 new subscribers too. If you got timed out, it's probably for a good reason. We got many moderators in here.
Yeah. I think the moderators in your channel have done a good job myself. Israel
I think
intelligence
they
might
have
be
done a
behind
good
the
job.
Epstein operation. Absolutely. I don't know. I've not seen any proof of that yet. There's some. I think that it's a sound theory for sure, and that's what makes me sick about any big government. It's what makes me sick about the FBI and the CIA is they'll literally watch someone get essayed for a decade before they even do, if they ever even do anything. And that to me is
Shout out
wrong.
Germany. Yeah, I agree.
I couldn't do
That's
that.
disgusting about them.
If I was in my FBI suit and tie and in that van, listening to what's going on, watching what's going on, I would literally get up out of that van and go and put an end to that shit. I'd probably be in prison before it's said and done. That's the sad part about it is the person who did that should be getting a medal because they did humanity a favor, but instead I guarantee you they'd get put in prison.
Biden was such a good president, they kicked him to the curb before they even let him run against Trump.
They knew he couldn't win unless it was a rigged election.
We engage with everything. We engage with every super chat specifically. Every single super chat we read out loud. We don't care if it's anti-Trump, pro-Trump, or just a good question in general. Hey, have a great weekend, Marsa. We are asking for debate questions, quite literally. We are asking for debate questions, and super chats always take priority. We say essayed because the R word would get you demonetized. They wouldn't get you banned. It would get you demonetized for the stream.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I hate what the world's become. Is you have to use code words for everything, and when you use them code words,
That's the world we're out there. It's a censored
yeah,
world out there, but we gotta look at the bright side. At least we can pull in more views than a lot of the episodes on CNN.
that is true. That is true.
Colt, why do you hate freedom? What freedom are you talking about?
Yeah.
What
Churches aren't
freedom do we
churches
hate?
aren't being targeted right now. Churches were targeted under Biden. They were sending FBI agents into churches to see what parents and churches were doing and talking about during the Biden administration.
I support Trump. Me as well. Him as well. Hit the like button, double tap the screen, drop some super chats if you guys got any questions, any comments, anything you want to talk about. So much projection in chat. So much Trump derangement syndrome. Oh, here's another one. I'll let
No,
you
we
answer
should
this
not.
one this time.
No, we should not give amnesty to illegal immigrants. Not even for 20 plus years. That's 20 plus years of being illegal. That's 20 plus years of breaking the law. That's 20 plus years of them probably not even taking the time to learn our language. Um,
After 20
we,
plus years in this country, you can legally get a citizenship if you go out, do the right paperwork, do everything you need to do. I actually know some people that I know were illegal immigrants, and they've been here for 20 plus years. Of course, I'm not going to report them when they're literally trying to get in the They're in the process with a lawyer of doing it, and this was a really close family friend. So they were literally doing with a lawyer. They've been here so long for 20 years that they were processing their paperwork, and they became a citizen. They've been here for 20 plus years. But any average Joe that I see that's been here for 20 plus years, I'm sorry, you're probably going to get ice at your door unless I find out you're
yeah.
actually trying to do the right thing. If I find out you're trying to do the right thing, you
If you're
might be
seeking,
surprised. I might give you a little bit of a pass.
if you're seeking amnesty, that means you're going to stop by the first sheriff's department or the first courthouse that you come to check in. And I'll let them know that you're seeking amnesty, not going all the way to a sanctuary so called city like Chicago or New York.
Thank you for subscribing.
See, me personally, I don't believe in uh, rewarding cheaters. I believe, I don't even like the 20-year thing. But
The
but I
situation
do
of why I
but
let this
but
person.
I do believe this though. If they get here illegal, I don't and they just go through the process of trying to make themselves legal, that's a huge step in the right direction. But most don't do that. Most just
y-
continue to fly under the radar, and that ain't
Yep.
right.
The reason I gave this person the pass was because they were not a border jumper. They flew here into America legally. They flew here on a plane. They just overstayed their tourist visa, their work visa. And I met them when they were already in the process of fixing their immigration status. And I
See,
knew
now
they were
that's different.
discussing with a lawyer. And I
Yeah,
gave them a
that's
pass
different.
because why am I going to call ICE on you when you didn't jump over the border and you're actually trying to fix your mistakes?
Yeah, that I can accept that. I can accept that. I can't accept someone just walking across the border or just showing up on our shores.
Yeah, that is fucked up. I can't accept that either.
Mexico City ain't allowing it. Mexico City right now, I'd
Independence Day was for independence that were no Republicans or Democrats. The revolution was to fight the multi party corruption. You really believe the founding fathers would want us to be partisan? No, I don't think they would want us to be partisan, actually. And I think we should try to come together, but it's hard when there's so much derangement syndrome out there. But that's a
yep.
really good comment. That's a really good super chat, James Roberts. Shout out James Roberts. Much appreciated, James.
Yeah, I can't get behind lefties' views, and they can't get behind ours. That's not my fault. I don't know how to fix that riff. I think
I can accept other people's beliefs, but the thing I can't accept is people calling me names because of a red hat
yep.
and being just deranged. Derangement is a new buzzword, but what else do you call people that hate you based on your political beliefs? Because I don't hate people if they're liberals
That's
or
fascist.
Harris supporters. I disagree
That's
with you.
fascist people. Persecuting people on their political beliefs, that's definitionally fascist.
Grow your beard, huh? Should I? He says I should. We'll think about it.
Well,
I mean, this is just some 5 o'clock shadow we got going on right here. I shaved yesterday, but I need to shave again today.
well, that's the key thing right there to growing a beard is you have to neglect. You have to throw those razors out.
Red
As
hat
long as you got
equals Nazis? Which is it? Are we Nazis or do we support Israel too much? Do we support the
yeah.
Jewish community too much or are we Nazis? Which one is it? Please let me know because I'm really confused. Maybe it's because I'm in a cult. I don't understand.
Look, America has
Both.
more shoreline than Mexico in the Gulf, so naturally it should be the Gulf of America. Not to mention any power of defense comes from America, not Mexico.
The Gulf of America. We could abolish our government through Article 5 and the Declaration of Independence. Not
Yeah,
really sure what that means,
I don't
but
know what that means either. You could also use the Second Amendment for that. Second Amendment keeps government in check.
nope, it's America's Gulf. I still saw your address, Grandma. What's our address then? Go ahead, tell us. The wrong side of history must be real comfy. I haven't heard that before. Really original comments. Nazi, wrong side of history, real original stuff.
Yeah, coming from the minority of people who just lost an election,
Yeah,
I
real
think
original
you're off.
stuff. Trump's approval rating 82%. Democrat approval rating 28%.
Yeah, Democrats have destroyed their party. Democrats destroyed their party the moment that Trump brought in that little boy to make him an honorary Secret Service member battling cancer. And the Democrats could not even put down their politics long enough to give a hand clap to that young man. That's the moment Democrats died. Their party died.
Opinions on ICE going after illegals at courthouse trying to do it illegally. Well, I told you my personal opinion before, but if you break in the law, and it doesn't matter, you shouldn't be trying to fix your immigration status illegally in the US. If you're trying to fix it and you already are an illegal in the US, you should be knowing the risks. The risks are you're
ICE
going to
ain't
get
doing it
deported.
illegal either. ICE ain't doing it illegal either. The judges that are hiding the immigrant illegals from ICE are the ones breaking the law, and they should have to do time over it because they know the law they're breaking.
Opinion on ICE going after illegals at courthouses trying to do it legally. Well, justice is being served, I guess.
Here's how I think they ought to do it. I think here's exactly how ICE should do it. The monetary funding that they get should not be sent to a card. It should be sent in form of a check to a post office or to their mailing address, and ICE shows up the same time.
I love
Then you
how
know you got
everyone
the
says Trump is so vicious to illegal immigrants, but Obama wasn't giving these people $1,000 and a plane ticket home.
nope, nope, sure wasn't. And Biden locked them in cages, locked children in
Obama put
cages.
kids in cages.
See, I thought Obama built the cages too, but I know for a fact Biden did. But I thought Obama did as well.
What are we lying about? I'm going to pray for you
Hey,
too.
yeah, we all need prayer. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Brother, Epstein is so boring. Epstein, Epstein, Epstein. Proud Trucker's Wife, subscribed. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to Tom Pepin TV. He is a trucker.
Yep. There's a few videos that I record myself driving through some curvy road with a drone. I put the stabilized drones up in the air and record some of the stuff that we have to go through. See, I have to drive a triaxle dump truck pulling a 24-foot float off of my pretty much off what you'd call a bumper, but it's off of a penal hook. And I'm almost as long as a 53-foot over the road tractor. I'm only a few feet shy of that. And I'm going up into chalet villages with that.
His name is Eric. My name is Graham.
Yeah, I
Nice to
also
meet y'all.
answered
Great, wonderful
asshole.
people.
Yeah, I also answered asshole. There's a lot of people call me asshole. There's even more people calling me racist Gandalf, which I'm
We
not
got a couple
racist, but
truckers in here. He's been trucker for 44 years.
trucker proud.
Hell yeah. Respect to all the truckers. Y'all guys are running the American economy. If it wasn't for you, the economy would be in the shitter.
Yep. Thank a veteran for your freedom. Thank a farmer for your food. And thank a trucker for moving your goods and keeping America running.
Hell yeah. Racist Gandalf. That's funny shit, someone
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, they call me racist Gandalf. The next funny joke I got with that is if I could, I would cast I would cast and curse the trolls, my enemies, my sworn nemesis with micro penis. But the downside of casting micro penis on my enemies is many of them would have a penis for the first time in their entire life. So I'd be doing them a favor, a small favor, but a favor. So I don't know. I'm on the fence about that one.
Insults mean you've lost, numb nuts. Damn
Yep.
right.
When you make it personal, you lost because you have nothing else. You have nothing else of substance to add. You lost.
Guys, hit the like, subscribe button. Let's get to 200 likes. I think we can do it. I think this might be a record breaking live stream. We've had consistently 3, 4, 5, 600 people in here watching us. They really like what we
Hey,
got to say, huh?
hey, James Cook, if they release the list, are you going to believe everything on the list? The chain of custody on any of that Epstein evidence has gone through 3 different administrations' hands. Are you going to believe what's released? Can you believe what is released? Because I would argue that you can't believe anything that was released at this point. My argument now is anybody that has fiddled, tampered with evidence should be tarred and feathered. That's the problem. Politicians don't have anything to fear no more. They need something to fear.
If Trump is
And
proven to be involved with children, yes, I will condemn him. But if we got any other questions, feel free to super chat. If you guys got any
it's
good
showing up
topics,
on
you
the
guys
list.
been hitting some good questions. Oh, here's another one.
Showing up on the list isn't going to convince me. Like I said, no matter what is released, how
Opinion
credible is
on
it?
ICE stopping every Hispanic looking person. Well, first off, do you got any proof of that? Second off, if that is true, that is a bit of racism and prejudice. But also, we got to look
You know what?
who is the number one class of ethnicity that's crossing the border illegally? Just answer this question. We're talking about
That's
statistically.
where I'm for it. See, that's where people get it mixed up. It can be, yes, it probably is racist. But the thing is, it was like after 9/11, the security in airports was stopping mostly Middle Easterners, people wearing turbans. Well, the thing is, how many planes are white Americans downing? So at that point, uh, racial
There's
profiling.
statistics. Racism and prejudice and looking at people is bad. Yeah, I agree. Everyone
Yeah,
gets
it is bad.
profiled. Everyone gets profiled. Doesn't matter if you're white, black, Mexican, everyone gets profiled. And I don't agree with it. It's horrible. But that's the truth of this world that we live in. No amount of
Yes.
anti racism, no amount of anything will ever stop this profiling because
Yep.
everyone is racist. I mean, not everyone. A majority of people have another group of people they don't like. Doesn't matter if it's against a religion, a person, or ethnicity. Everyone has prejudice. I won't say everyone's racist, but everyone has personal prejudices for the
Yeah, you've got
majority.
you have a judgment already figured out about somebody. Everybody does.
Profiling is not racist. Profiling is good detective work. 10
It
million
really
crossed
is.
the
It's a
southern
catch
border.
22. It's a catch 22. Unfortunately, it's a necessary evil. I mean,
10 million
if they want to
crossed
be,
the southern border in the last 4 years. Should we be looking for blondes from Sweden?
if Hispanics are upset about racial profiling, they're mad at the wrong people. They should be mad at the people crossing the border. Them being upset is pointed toward the wrong people.
We're not racist. We don't give anyone racial slurs. We help people of all races, religions, and we don't give any racial slurs or anything like that to anybody.
I don't care what they say. Let them say what they want to say. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I've not had feelings in a long time.
Someone said prejudice is just another word for smart. I don't think so, buddy, but I mean, I think profiling people is for the safety of the country and the airport
It's
security
a
and stuff like
necessary
that.
evil. It's a necessary evil.
I've been
Like he said,
profiled by
if blonde-headed Swedish girls was jumping the southern border, then that's who they need to be checking.
I've been profiled for traveling internationally. When I was like a few years younger, I was getting profiled by Homeland Security. They looked through all my devices, they looked through all my computers, all my phones, and they said they were suspicious of me because I was such a young person traveling with my girlfriend. and
I
they
was a
said that they
1%
found that
biker.
suspicious. I've been what's the word for it again? Profiled before. I've been profiled before. That's a great example of it.
I was a 1% biker for over 10 years. I've been the subject of profiling so much it ain't even funny. I mean, I'd get pulled over after a crime occurred somewhere just because I had a patch on my back. Now, I don't agree with it, but I understand it. I mean, there's not a lot of good that comes out of a 1% biker club. Just ain't. So, it just comes with the territory. Accept it. I mean, shoot, I'd go into McDonald's. And order a meal, and people would gather their kids up and huddle them close together because they ain't never seen a 1% biker before. And I'm one of the
Op-
nicest people you meet.
Opinion on Hispanic U.S. citizens, veterans deported. Well, I don't know who you're talking about specifically, brother, but doesn't
Yeah,
sound
you're
like a
going to have
good
to send some
case.
proof of that.
Doesn't sound like it's true because I heard. Listen, once again, I don't know all the immigration laws and things like this. Maybe someone in the comments can tell me. But I heard the quickest way to become a United States citizen is to join the military. Can someone
I
confirm
don't
or
know how
deny if
to.
that's true?
Yeah, I can't either. I'd like to know. I'd like to know the facts on that, but I do not know. Me personally, I have issues with accepting anybody illegal into the military because that's a good way to get compromising people into our military. How do we know we ain't at that point? How easy would it be to get sleeper cells into our military if we just accepted people walking across the border?
Someone said, yes, it is true. Look it up.
Well, I don't agree with it. So there you go. There's something right there I don't agree with government about. Whether it's Trump or whoever, I don't care. I don't agree with it because, like I said, that is one way, easy way of getting sleeper cells into our military, let alone across the border and into the states. But could you imagine sleeper cells in the military rolling out of army bases with Abrams tanks and Patriot missile systems?
Yeah, I agree with you there, but I think people in the U.S. are really well vetted. They'll be definitely looking at your background. They'll need evidence of you're not a sleeper cell, and also they'll give you that good old conditioning to love the United States. But once again, I don't know if that's true. I'll definitely Google it and find out some
Yeah.
information
When you find out, share it with me, Graham. I want to know just for
because
knowing the
I do
fact.
agree that sounds a little weird. Like some secret spies and sleeper cells could be joining in the military. I agree with you there, but
Yeah, because
I don't know.
I'm not trusty rusty. Well, Graham, I'm gonna have to hop off here. I got some stuff around the house I need to tend to, but I appreciate everybody tuning
Absolutely.
in, watching us chat and bullshit, and being part of it. Whether you agree with us or not, as long as y'all ain't nasty and vulgar, the ones that are nasty and vulgar can go to hell. But everybody else, whether you agree with me or not, appreciate y'all coming in and chatting with us and spending this time with us. And I appreciate you, Graham, having me on here.
Have a great
So,
day, they're telling you. Also, everyone subscribe to Tom Pepin TV. Join the Discord. We're both in the Discord.
yep, I'm Dustly in the Discord. So, y'all have a fantastic day. I know I will.
If Lewis wants to join, he is welcome to join, but he has to join the Discord. You have to join the Discord if you want to join in here. Do we got any questions, any comments, anything else you guys want to say? Drop some super chats. Definitely let me know where you guys are coming from. I love that you love watching my show, Chris. How do I join the Discord? Click on my name, click on the links, and you'll see the Discord is the first link. His beard was majestic. Absolutely. Another lying Democrat. How do I join the Discord? You click on my name, click on my YouTube page. It's the first link in the bio. But do you guys got any other questions about immigration, anything like that? Trump, anything like that? Sorry, I joined late. We say release those files. That's what we say. Hey, be safe, Scott. Do I want to play the Simpsons short right now? Sorry, bro. I completely forgot about that. I don't have it set up right now. And my computer is charging. It's dead. But I would love to play it. One policy I agree with: no tax on tips, no tax on overtime. I love these policies. It's amazing. I love the big beautiful bill. It's not perfect, but it has a lot of great policies in it. Hit that like, subscribe button. I've already talked about why the files won't be released. We've talked about that literally 10 times this stream. It is temporary until 2028. A lot of bills are temporary. How do you know? You don't have any evidence. These are unfounded claims. Any other questions? Any other super chats? You coming on the Discord? Yep, I'm going to come on the Discord once I end this stream. And then I'll set up anyone that wants to be in the stream in the future. We can set it up on the Discord. Another lie from this non-American name. Sean, will you join the Discord? I hope to see you on the Discord, brother. We got 105 people on there. If you want to debate me, join the Discord. Simple as that. Gotta work harder for your favorite billionaire. I don't work for a billionaire, but as you wish. Very American name. His name is like DJJJJ. Who said I'm partisan? I don't support everything Republicans do. My name on the Discord is Euro and Travel. I do show evidence. I do believe in evidence. Join the Discord though. Do we got any other good comments? Anything you guys actually want to say that's important? Any topics? I'd love to talk about it. I told you you can debate me in the Discord. Join the Discord. I'll be joining it in a few minutes. I probably will end this live stream. Unless we get some good super chats, I'm probably going to wrap up here soon. What policy do I agree from a Democrat that's not, if I'm not partisan? Well, I do love the idea of free college education and free insurance, but I don't think they're going to happen in the United States. How do I join the Discord? Click my name, your own travel, then go in, click on the Discord. Do you ever talk about Europe and traveling? Yeah, I talk about it all the time. I might do a live stream later today, and I might show you guys around. I've been doing lots of streams showing around Europe and talking about it. But unfortunately, it seems like, Crimson, you only join the ones where I'm just talking about Trump. I am from Florida, but I am currently in Eastern Europe traveling. What rights are you talking about? I've been to London. Who said I moved? Where in Eastern Europe? I posted lots of videos about it. Maybe someone can tell you in the comments. I'm in the Discord. Awesome. I'll check on the Discord on this. Sorry, in a while. Vicky, you can cry. I travel around the world. I frequently go back to the USA multiple times a year. You're from Eastern Europe. What country? I don't understand the Trump hate either. I have a beautiful female friend from Belarus. Is it really the cheapest country in Europe? I thought that belonged to Moldova or Albania. I think Moldova or Albania is the cheapest. Do we got any other questions? Any other comments? Drop some super chats if there's anything you guys want me to talk about. He talks about trans teachers too. Yeah, I do talk about them. What do you think about that? How to join the Discord? I told you, click on my name and you can see it. Guys, do we have any interesting questions or super chats? If not, I will wrap this up. It's been over 2 hours, but it was definitely worth the time with talking with you guys. I love each and every one of you guys. So please hit the like, subscribe button. Wasted your money? I don't even remember you dropping a super chat, but if you did, I appreciate it. Are illegal immigrants necessary for the US economy? That is highly debatable. Trump says that he actually wants to help the farmers with some of the illegal immigrants there. And a lot of them do work in the agriculture industry. But you know, a lot of the immigrants in the agriculture industry are actually on visas. It's kind of a lie to say that the majority of the farmers or the crop pickers are illegal immigrants. A lot of them are, but not the majority of them. And I would say they probably are not necessary, but they're also not all going to get removed. So we'll never have to see the consequences. Thank you, James. Much appreciated. The $20. What did you? I remember what you super chatted now. I'm sorry. I'm not too good with remembering names. But how is it a waste of money? Is there anything else you want me to talk about, James? I'll definitely try to keep you entertained. If you don't think it was worth it, let me know how I can make it worth it for you. Did you not like my opinion? What did you not like, James? Why is the Moldova name funny to you? I might visit Moldova. My neighbor is from Moldova. No, brother, if there's anything I can do to make the super chat more worth it to you, let me know. I only want satisfied people. I want to be entertaining as possible. And James, anyone, James, Samuel, I personally invite both of you guys to the Discord. And since you both drop super chats, if you guys have any requests for video content, anything, it doesn't even have to be Trump related. It can be European related, anything you want. But I think they might be necessary, but probably, maybe not. But we'll never see the consequences of them because we'll never see the consequences of removing all the illegal immigrants from the U.S. economy. So I guess it doesn't really matter my answer because we're never going to deport them all. It's just not possible. But we can try our best. We can at least not encourage people to come illegally. No, I don't wear wigs. But that was a good super chat. I really appreciate that one. We need to cut taxes on corporations. That way we can get more jobs coming in. If we tax corporations, they're going to hire less people. Awesome. James, I don't know how to DM you because there's no way to DM on YouTube. But if you join my Discord, I will personally DM you. I'm in every room. I'm Euro and Travel in the Discord. James, please join the Discord so I can talk with you one on one. Give me some tips or whatever you like. Sean, join the Discord as well. Crimson, join the Discord as well. Everyone join the Discord. Less taxes are always better for everyone. Have you seen those files, Lewis? You act like you have. They already don't pay taxes. Any other questions? I can't add you once we're already streaming. This isn't StreamYard. But I will set up a live stream with you. Any other comments, questions, anything else you guys got to say? I'll wrap up in about 5 minutes. What, if any, amnesty would you give to illegals? Like I said, I probably would not give any amnesty. I mean, like I said, we have what is that shit called? I'm trying to remember. We have the asylum seeking. We have asylum seeking. I would consider that amnesty. If you're in a war-torn country, you can get amnesty. If you did something really great, like you made some crazy invention or there's some real big reason we need you for the country, then yeah, I'll give you amnesty. Sure. Or if you're doing a great service, like something really good for the community, possibly an amnesty. But once again, you broke the law. There would have to be something pretty big to give some amnesty. Thank you, by the way, Samuel. You bring up a lot of good questions and super chats. I appreciate that. Really. Trump's wife came legally. But there was a president who gave the illegal immigrants amnesty. And there was only about 1 million illegal immigrants at that time he gave amnesty to. And they all had to do paperwork, they had to do the legal process, or they were kicked out. And also, there was only 1 million. Now we got 24 million to 30 million. He did, not she. I'm sorry if I said she. He gave amnesty. The president gave amnesty before. Not Trump, but if you guys remember the name, I want to say a name, but you guys are going to say, "Oh, wrong president, wrong president." Reagan. I was going to say Reagan. But there was only about 1 million illegal immigrants in the country at that time. Now there's 30 times more. And also, they did the legal process. They did the paperwork. They did everything they needed to, or they still would have to get out. And even after Reagan gave them amnesty, it took about 2 years to file and process all those people. And that was when we had 1 million. It took 2 years to file all that paperwork. So, with that kind of math, with 30 million, it would take 10 years at least. But Reagan, good for him for doing that. But it's not probable anymore. I agree, we do need to reform the system. But most likely it's not going to happen. And the immigration system in the US is actually a lot easier than a lot of other countries. It takes 7 years of service to become legal. Well, that's interesting. I wish you were here earlier when we were discussing about that. What are we not paying attention to? I'll give you guys about a 2-minute warning and then I'm going to wrap up. Unless you guys got any other questions, super chats, anything you guys want to talk about. Depending on how long you guys want to talk, discuss, drop super chats is how long we're going to do this. Takes what, 6 weeks to be a cop? I don't know. It depends on your city and your state. But yeah, if it takes 6 weeks, that's hella quick. That seems wrong. Lunchbox is in the Discord. Any other topics, discussions, anything you guys want to talk about, or should I wrap it up? Well, I've talked about that before. And if you want to talk about that, you can drop a super chat or you can join the Discord. I'll tell you personally, one on one, my story. I'll tell you my origin story. But like I said, it's not like I live in Europe full time. I mean, I am in the US for months and months of the year. So wouldn't it be easier to annex Mexico? I don't know what you mean by that, to be quite frank. Can you explain a little bit more? What do you mean, annex? A couple months ago, Crimson. Before the summer, basically, yeah. No, I don't think we should take over Mexico. They're a sovereign nation. You're an interesting guy, but I don't know what to think, really. But thank you for those super chats, brother. Much appreciated. I never said I didn't know what it means. I just wanted some clarification of what he was referring to. And I still don't really understand what he was referring to. So if you want to be more specific, you can. Good idea, invade Mexico. No, we have no reason to. Anyway, if you guys are interested, I'll probably do a stream later this evening showing you guys a little bit of Eastern Europe and stuff like that. And maybe the beach and maybe some other stuff, but my phone needs to charge. But if we got any more questions, bro, had a lore? Yeah, I have lore. Last question. How would you fix immigration? Well, I would probably hire a lot more immigration people to process visas, first off. Second off, I would definitely make cheaper options to come into the country legally. And third off, I would hire an expert because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I would hear some expert opinions and probably figure it out from there. But definitely make a faster, cheaper, more affordable way to come to the country. And probably make like a, does the US have like a digital nomad visa? I don't know if the US has that. That would seem like a pretty quick way to have people come into the country. Or some kind of visa if you have a good amount of money and resources in your bank account, you can come to the US. I'm still there, Crimson, still in Montenegro. I might go to the beach after this, so I'll give you guys a full minute. If we got any final questions, anything you guys want to talk about, any super chats, great answer. Thank you. I'm glad you liked my answer. I would definitely fix it if it was in my capability, but I would definitely want to consult with some experts if possible. I do not stay in hotels or hostels. I find them kind of expensive, so I just rent places wherever I go, like an apartment or something. But I have stayed in hostels before. I'm not saying I'm not too good for it or anything, but I stayed in a hostel when I ended up going to Croatia. I was there for a wedding. I was just gonna go for one day, and I ended up staying a week in a hostel. That was like 2 months ago now. Seen any war crimes over there? Yeah, something like that. They have all kinds of different options. It depends how long you're staying. Hey, Dark Horse, awesome. Small communities breed kindness. I agree. Any final thoughts, guys? Any final questions? Will you be there to check out the European vlogs? Yeah, I can give you way more information one on one if you join the Discord. I mean, some of your questions are interesting, but they are a lot involving my private life, so I don't really want to share everything on YouTube. But I'll be gladly to share and answer any of your questions privately. But if there's something you really want me to answer about my private life and you drop a super chat, I am answering 100% of the time. I don't know who that is, but any more questions? I would choose this country that I'm in now, Montenegro, or some other Eastern European country. But in the future, I want to travel Asia, Thailand, Japan, South Korea. That's possibly my plans for 2024. Ashton Kutcher. Everyone asks me this. Do I really look like him? I'm not related to him, but if I was, I would be rich as hell. All right, guys, 30 seconds. Any final super chats? Any questions? If you drop a super chat, I'll keep talking with you. First hand experience. Yeah, travel. There's a lot of places I can recommend to you, but it depends where you want to go, and it depends what you're looking for in your travel. It's all about your personal wishes and what you're trying to get out of it and what you want to see. I will tell you, I was in Spain for a while, Barcelona. They have great architecture there, but there's also a lot of social problems, illegal immigrants, and stuff like that. Trans is a trend now, unfortunately. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. My phone is at 6%. I need to charge it. We've been streaming for a while. Italy is absolutely fantastic. That was the first country in Europe I've ever traveled to, so I can recommend Italy. Italy is amazing. Have a great Saturday. Have a great weekend, everyone. Been to Serbia, been to Bosnia. Fantastic people, lots of Serbians here. Fantastic countries. Guys, join the Discord, hit the link in the bio, like, subscribe. Have a great weekend, everyone. I'll be back in a few hours streaming. We'll see what we're going to do. Maybe we'll show around Europe. Maybe we'll do something. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. Unless we got any last minute comments, for real, this time, 20 seconds. I'm watching the timer right now. If we get any super chats, we will answer them. If not, we're going to wrap up. Russians are strong, very good people. Awesome. Peace out, the cream one. Much love, brother. Much love, everyone. He is Russian. I know many Russian people, but I'm not paid by anyone Russian, so don't even get to that bullshit. All right, guys. Peace out. Much love. Bye bye. Hope you guys subscribed. Bye. Have a great day. See you later. See you on Discord.